with no honey mustard. Eating a burger 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 with no honey. Eating a burger with no honey mustard. 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 Eating a burger with no honey. Eating a burger with no honey mustard. 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 Eating a burger with no honey. Eating a burger with no honey mustard. Eating a burger.
No more honey mustard for you. Hello, in Castle.
Alas. Hooray! That's right.
This is Lunar, the Silver Star Story, complete.
We missed a week, so I forget entirely what we were doing.
The only thing I remember is
lost.
We were getting our ass kicked by puff bugs.
Oh yeah. We looked that up because it's stupid. Now I remember.
Now the game seems quieter than usual. That's what I get for making changes. That's fine. That's easy to fix.
The goddamn puffs, where it's like the one you need, it always runs away, but you can't get it from there. You have to go to the back to get the secret encounter.
So at the very least, I ground money in some levels, so not everybody has their expensive item that that one secret shop was selling in Thief Town. Except Kyle, who I've discovered, Bastard Sword is not a normal kind of sword, because Kyle cannot equip Ice Blade, but Bastard Sword is better than Ice Blade. And Alex cannot equip the Bastard Sword. Maybe,
so is it supposed to be like two-handed?
Maybe it's a two-handed sword, because maybe Alex is not a bastard like Kyle is. So we have better equipment. Levels should help more against monsters than they do against bosses.
Yep.
So now we can start throwing ourselves at the puff bugs again.
Oh boy. Can't wait. Okay, so we were attacking the puff so we could get a component for an airship, I believe.
Yeah, we need a airship component so the inventor in town can there's fucking bees.
Oh yeah, springs. Soundless springs.
They're silent.
Perfectly
springs.
silent.
They're like the rails from Peaks. I forget if these.
What an incredibly, oh man. Like, this is one of those things that you never really notice until it's gone, where it's like a feature of creating video games that you might not think of when you're making one, but it's really important to have like multiple vectors of feedback for player interaction.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, yeah, we saw a visual little bounce and we had a spring, but it should be accompanied by a noise too. We need the multiple vectored feedback in order to stay in.
My levels allow me to cast Dragon Protect now.
All allies.
All ally. It does something. I'm not casting it.
Huh. Maybe that'll help in the upcoming boss fight. Looks like we can get 4, but not 5.
I'm deciding on the ones. Guess I'll get the front ones.
Release Weasel.
Yeah, we can release the Weasel.
I forgot about Release Weasel.
Check this out.
Check this out, Cass.
It's so much better than attack enemies with Antiphone. What about that was a thrust? Okay, whatever. Got our hashtag attack on point. These enemies are nowhere near kicking our ass.
By the power of Althena.
By the power of Althena.
Right,
now I can just like destroy them with moves. Well,
yeah, this is where if we had our auto set up, it would be time saving.
I do have an auto set up to. Oh, Nash. Range. Yeah, Nash has a crossbow now. I also need to see what spell my new staff casts. Which we will find out shortly because I've been attacked by fucking bees.
Mm-hmm. Bees.
The bees.
The fly devil.
The bees are dangerous.
Yeah, that one is spinning around, ready to do mischief.
Okay, let's cast Ice Cane.
I think we did that. It was like a single target ice damage.
This is the first time in battle I have had this item.
Check this out.
Oh.
Because I just bought it. I bought it.
What am I thinking of then?
Or did I already buy it? I might have. Now you've got me second guessing myself.
Well, I don't know. Like, this is not this is not something that rose to the level of importance that I would like make a hard memory of it, really. And now we still don't know.
We still don't know. We do not know what it does. And we will never know.
Maybe I just so firmly believed that it should cast a single target ice attack in battle that I just believed that that was true. Like, what the hell else is it gonna do?
Okay, that Puff Puff bug, not a real Puff Puff bug. We gotta go through the whole fucking thing to get to the real Puff Puff bugs.
Yeah, they had some kind of debilitating status that was handing us our ass.
Also, they just attacked for like all of our health when they attacked.
Check this out.
Yeah, that didn't help matters. Like, you're locked down and you have no time at all to recover. It's pretty great.
That one's flowers were appearing, so it was going to poison me. Right, yeah, they
being
put you to
sleep sounds right. That's how they got the big damage, because like if you get woken up from a sleep by a hit, it deals double damage.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy and the pulsating mass.
Hey, check this out.
I'm working on a little side project of my own that's a JRPG maker.
Check this out.
One of the things I decided was that I didn't have enough. Like, I didn't want to have 4 whole characters, so there's just 2. And because there's only 2, I didn't want any status in the game at all that prevented you from doing inputs. Like, stun, paralysis, sleep, none of that shit. That's too much when you only have 2 characters.
I was ambushed by a bush.
which means I get to be creative about all kinds of other nasty statuses that can still make you feel like you're in pain, but not outright prevent you from doing any input.
Check this out. He's going to say that every time.
Yep.
They didn't have the disk
Well,
space
we
for
will
more
never
than
be-
one combat bark in this
We
game.
will never be done checking it out. How many discs was this game on?
I want to say 3.
Yeah, okay.
2. 2 PlayStation
okay.
1 discs.
Which
Which should be the same for the CD because they're both they're both CD-ROM games. And although if this version has
maybe
more
they figured out
content
how
because
to.
it's the best version of the game that you've ever made.
Yeah.
So maybe
Flip side of that, maybe in the re-release they had time to like figure out how to better optimize things.
The Nintendo guy that died, that isn't Gunpei Yokoi. I was trying to think of him, and poor Gunpei was the only one I could think of.
I can't think of any other Nintendo guys who have died. They're all fucking immortals.
He was their CEO before. He had the directs. I don't know, but his claim to fame was he's why the Kanto is in Gen 2. Iwata, yes. Because he got their compression such that you doubled the space on the cart. So they just put
Wait, Iwata died? When?
Almost 10 years ago.
How has he been doing Nintendo Directs for a decade? What? They just have them all pre-recorded. The entire 10-year plan of everything they're going to release.
No, they just.
Nah, it's fine. I don't really pay attention to Nintendo shit. I just think it's really fun.
Nah, it's just the march of time that's getting us.
I mean, I think the problem is that the march of time isn't getting me. I'm still stuck in the past.
PS2 isn't retro. And the DS is still kind of new.
Where did that meme come from?
Probably 4chan.
Oh, well now I don't like it anymore. There's just some random anime, then who cares? Yeah, they call it the new Nintendo 3DS. It can't be old.
Wait, I need to check something very important. Did Jessica just do a hashtag attack? I haven't been paying attention. If she like sneaked a level in and learned how to hashtag attack. Nope. It was who attacked there then? I don't know.
I saw her do one attack.
Okay. Calm Litany not efficient enough because I'm gonna heal 3 people. That's 12 MP versus 15. Okay, so I've been here. I am going in circles.
I remember looking it up, but I don't remember getting like a hard bead on like exactly where to go. I thought we had to do an area transition, but maybe that's not true.
Jesus fuck. No.
Okay, I'm looking it up again. I don't want this to be too horrible.
I don't.
Although I also remember when looking it up that a lot of people were like bad and didn't know what the hell.
Yeah, so I don't mind getting a little lost.
Let's. Oh right, it was hard to look up because the translation was weird. All right.
Check this out.
Okay, we're looking for an overworld enemy that doesn't move around.
Yeah, I remember that,
Okay.
and I remember the direction being up left, but
It did say northwest here. That seems a little sketchy from what we've just seen. Maybe the fact writer doesn't know what west means.
I mean, I frequently
That
don't.
would be pretty. That would be pretty rich. Kind of the quality that you get out of game facts is catch as catch can in a lot of cases. I mean, some of them are just surpassingly excellent, like you wouldn't believe. Best information on the internet. Like,
I got a healing nut.
that's lucky. I'm gonna say that's. Oh my god, we're just. Oh, making overworld enemies that are faster than you.
Not only that, but you can't outrun them.
Yeah, and whose chase pattern is just to go directly at you. That's vile. That sucks.
Check this out.
Like the whole point of having overworld enemies is like you can juke them. They have like some kind of predictable pattern of movement or something. Oh well. Guess they didn't get the memo. Let's see if there's anything else cool in the manual to read. Love reading this manual.
Wait, am I getting counterattacks? Is that what's happening? I wouldn't mind this if the enemies didn't respawn. The enemies respawning is really putting a damper on my balls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kill the bees. Is an explosion staff enough to kill? Yeah, sorry, explosion staff just kills them dead. I got double nut.
Double nut.
I got 2 of them.
Great, that'll help us survive the bees.
Yeah, I'll use some. Give up return precious inventory space. Oh, I could go even more left. Perhaps
Okay.
my mistake was going. No, I've been here.
Wait, is that one moving? It's not. I think that's our man.
He doesn't run away from you, but he does turn.
Yeah, he looks, but he's not moving. I think we've got our man.
Okay. We got Puff Puff and Fluff Fluff.
And, like, we want to unleash holy hell on these things with everyone.
Well, we know how to do that. You just gotta release Weasel.
Release Weasel. Yes. The Sonic Riser.
Up, he ran away.
But maybe this is okay. Maybe we just win the fight, then it'll, like, respawn. Why? Boy, that's frustrating. It was even not moving. You saw it stand in place.
Well, the other ones haven't been moving either,
Wait, really?
for the most part.
Oh, fuck. I thought they had, like, a little back and forth that they were doing.
Summon elemental power.
Ah, here it comes.
Sleepy time begins.
Check this out.
What are we checking out now?
Well, I got a healing nut.
Oh, oh. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Ah, we had to corner it like a Farfetch'd. We've obtained Fluffy Bug.
We just grab the shit out of it. All right.
I don't know what words mean. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, good. It's just an inventory item. That's lovely.
Can I use it? Who has it? You have it. It is so soft and cuddly.
So soft and cuddly. It looks really surprised to be in our inventory.
Oh, wouldn't you?
Probably.
I'm gonna pick you up and put you in my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gets to their marks.
I have a backpack for a gamer that's like that.
Ah,
Just a bubble.
the inventory.
Mm-hmm. Inventory cat.
The Fluffy Bug has been installed.
Ooh, bug install.
It's free.
Why don't you sleep long enough to have a cutscene? Just long enough for something to go wrong.
Just long enough for us to get some more soap.
Yeah. What?
Nothing happened.
Why bother then?
Wait, the balloon is not inflated. It's clearly... Oh. Okay, that's... What? Was that a joke?
What was the point of any of that? Oh my god. Okay, that's... Whatever. We're done with it now, and we can go to the Red Dragon. Which is important because we need the power of the Dragon Master. So we need to visit all the dragons, and that's the only way that we can confront the Dark Emperor and rescue our childhood sister girlfriend, Luna.
We're ready.
Alright. Plenty of room for 5 people and 1 animal.
But no more.
2 animals? No way. Oh good, Nash has another characteristic. Being afraid of heights.
They ripped this off in Tales of Symphonia, where they gave the stuffy academic character in that game a travel-related character trait, where she did not like being on boats.
Curse of boatlessness.
And you ride to an island in wash tubs, and it is a tourist attraction, and she hates it.
I mean, I think any reasonable person would hate being in the ocean in a washed basin. Like, that sucks, man.
Well, not everyone can be a gamer, Cass.
Oh, is that how you get gamer girl bathwater? You have to
Yes.
take a wash basin and go to the fucking ocean.
But only if you have soap.
Wait, that's gamer girl seawater.
Ah.
Right, that's something different. That's like an advanced form.
Maybe the volcanic activity is an illusion of magic.
We're just borrowing trouble telling each other scary stories here.
Okay, so what I unlocked with all of that dungeoning was a dungeon.
That was the idea. I think we only have, what, 1 dragon for reference? It's just Quark, right?
Yeah, we've met Quark, although he has been sealed.
Right.
Oh, wait.
I'm just...
Blood slime.
Hell yes. I'm just saying, if the entire game is structured around, like, you know, visit all the dragons, then you'd think there'd be some kind of commonality to it, right? Like, you always go through dungeon, solve a riddle, maybe get a key item. Maybe they change it up like 1 or 2 times, but like the overall structure should be very similar for all of them. or intentionally very different. You know, as a kind of sampler platter of JRPG mechanics.
I have discovered something. Why the ice weapons were so expensive.
Oh, do we have? Oh yeah, we got elemental bonus damage.
Because I noticed that. Oh, the blood slimes poison you, of course.
Yeah, everything everything in this game poisons you. Talk to everyone twice. Beware of poison.
Yeah, so my ice weapons do Mondo damage.
Well, sweet. That's useful for us here.
Saint Litany.
Saint Litany. That's a that's a real thing. The Litany of the Saints. It's a Catholic thing. You like read it out. It's part of part of mass.
That's regen.
You can kind of chant sing it.
If you remember the name of a saint, you get regen, Kaz. That's how.
Oh, I probably know a couple. There's a lot.
There are a lot of them.
There's like 4 or 5 just named Francis. Like, no joke.
I'm looking for treasure. While avoiding slimes. Although maybe if the slimes are... Although I've noticed your special moves don't seem to use...
Yeah, special moves don't inherit weapon properties.
Yeah.
So it's just the special move has its own damage type or whatever. Which is, I mean, it's fine as long as it's understandable.
The trade-off is these things have maybe the most HP of a enemy we've fought so far, like non-boss enemy. So I'm dealing double damage, but they have double health.
So it goes... I'm pretty sure I said this last time, but the, like, bouncing noise they make when they move around, this was the same as the puffy bugs. It sounds like they're huge. It's like, pa-chow, pa-chow, pa-chow.
How
like
much would
giant walking
How much would
towards
a
you.
pile of slime larger than a person weigh?
I mean...
Like, it's mostly water, so a lot.
Yeah, I imagine it would weigh a lot. Like...
Because a gallon of water is like
kind of similar
pounds.
to a person, really.
Yeah.
Just without, like, bones. So it'd be as heavy as 2 people.
Mm.
Whereas these things float, so clearly no mass at all, right? Or at least little enough that they can be suspended by the, like a hot air balloon, kind of. It's called a hot gas
Buoyancy.
side of them. Yeah, they got the fire elemental buoyancy. They also have pretty superior defenses. That's going to be
Elemental power.
a problem.
If Mia were faster, it would not be so bad. However, Mia is slow.
Too much time inside. That's something that keeps coming up too. It's like, come on, Mia, let's get a couple laps in, lady. We gotta hoof it. We got a long adventure in front of us. Gotta work on that lung capacity.
Now you have to go at this. Our marching speed is the move speed of the slowest person in the party.
So like, think of it this way: you'll be able to praise Althena's might even more loudly with your increased lung capacity from all the miles that we're going to make you run.
Ah, there's a treasure chest. I will fight enemies for treasure.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fight blood slimes.
Blood slimes seem overall not so bad. A little weird that they're called blood slime, given that they're clearly lava.
Yeah, they
Right?
probably saw a red slime enemy, and they're like, oh, what do we call that? So localizers didn't always know where the enemies were. They were reading like, a file.
Yeah, right. It could just like a big long list, and that's all they get. No context at all. Sometimes not even like what the enemy looks like.
Summon elemental power.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, if she could do that first, we would kill more. We would kill them quick before they could attack us.
I mean, she at least went before the enemies attacked, right? So that's something.
Yeah, get him. These guys are giving pretty good money and stuff, though, so I don't hate it. The only thing I'm looking for when levels ups is hashtag attack. That's like the stat. Oh, that guy fucking. He what is Akuma's move? Where he fucking
the Satsui no Hado.
Yeah, he fucking Satsui no Hado.
He's just doing the Satsui no Hado.
Okay, these guys are
Raging Demon.
These guys are getting. Oh, speaking of Raging Demon, look at that guy.
Oh yeah,
he's hovering.
We get to see both of their poses. I'm sure that one of them is planning to bite you and poison you.
I will release my weasel at him.
That'll show him.
Check this out.
Nice critical. Oh, that was bonus damage on Akuma.
And I don't know why.
Well, it must have a damage type then. And because it's green and kind of like furry, I'm gonna guess that it's wind.
That would make sense.
Yeah, elementally weak to weasels.
God damn it. It's my AI.
Althena, lend me your power.
I chose auto. And they used my healing items. They dropped an ether, which is more precious than the healing. Although I need to give a healing nut to. Honestly, using a healing nut there is fine.
Yeah, we got plenty of them. They are available for purchase in stores nowadays. So.
They're also very cheap. Giving me ethers.
That's actually pretty good, right? Like,
Yeah,
those are an expensive treasure. Yeah.
I was vowing to not fight a bug, but then
fire
I fought a
ant,
bug.
fire ant, fire ant.
Scorpions.
Oh, it's a scorpion. That's even better.
It's called Scorpion.
Just call it Scorpion. Like, why tamper with perfection? Love scorpions.
It's very easy to say when you don't live in a scorpion zone.
That's very true.
How would your opinions on scorpions be if you lived somewhere with bark scorpions?
I want to say I'd still like them.
I still like
They're
them.
pretty cool.
You can't handle them at their
I
worst.
like crabs, and I live where there's a shitload of crabs, right?
Yeah, but crabs are delicious and forbidden, just
never
like
eat
scorpions.
crabs. I think anyone who says they would eat a crab but not a scorpion is a coward.
I'd eat a scorpion. In fact, not only would I think I've eaten a scorpion, I'm like 90% sure I have eaten a scorpion.
Yo, word? Wow.
Well, I remember when I was a kid, we went to like a museum, and the gift shop there was selling novelty candies that had bugs in them. So it was just like
yeah.
So it was just like a big brick of like rock sugar.
No, they
with
do
a
that.
scorpion
Like,
inside of it.
I forget when exactly this was, but this
would have been the 90s.
Maybe like Yeah, this is a different thing. Of course you got poison. Incredible.
I am fighting scorpions.
There was some kind of place that like Slow Beef was live tweeting like eating at, and they had a mixed drink that had a scorpion in it. We all bullied him into getting it.
Well, these scorpions are tough.
That's right. It's their carapace. Ah, well. Wasted its turn. Good.
I just gotta bonk him.
Jessica is a critical hit machine tonight.
I need to check.
Absolutely on fire.
I need to check to see if anybody's weapon has a cast. See, now I actually will use the heal litany. More efficient.
So while we were like making fun of the name of the spell Saint Litany, I failed to learn what it actually does.
Oh, it's regen, and I have not used it.
Oh.
Fights don't seem.
I mean,
that
would probably be really cool in lengthy fights. Like I can see that just turning a boss fight into free, right?
Yeah. Well, especially if it counteracts poison.
Check this out.
Alex is getting low on MP. Or not Alex, Nash. Alex always has low MP.
Is 60 that low?
Summon elemental power.
I mean, I guess you can kind of like flush it.
My best move costs like 18, so I can do it 3 times.
Hmm. Then he's back to shooting a crossbow.
It's like a D&D wizard. I feel like that's the thing that's missing out of a lot of like Western RPGs that mimicked tabletop was being a level 1 wizard, casting a spell, and then firing a crossbow a whole bunch.
And dying from being attacked by a cat.
Oh, that's my spell for the day.
Yeah, I have yet to encounter any Western like ARPG at all that I liked even a little. Like I really can't find any of them, even the ones that people say are like the best ones, like Divinity, that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, everything is so tedious. I have had a bucket on my head for 3 hours, and I have not been able to find an armor upgrade, and I'm still not at the game's first town. Why? What do people like about this experience?
More of those games need to have proofs in them.
I only wish Inquisitor was a CRPG instead of a Diablo. Inquisitor being a Diablo fucking killed it. It murdered that game to be structured that way. Okay, bravery. Uh-huh. We're brave enough. Wait, did it just give you a full heal?
I healed me.
Holy nut, it did. That's awesome. It asks you to be brave and you immediately go back down the stairs.
Yeah. I'm exploring. I don't know where the fuck I am.
Alright.
Okay, this is where I came from.
Okay.
I got ambushed by a slime.
Alex says, we're brave enough, and then fucking leaves.
Okay, slimes. Slimes, I can't run away. Maybe I can run away from them. You would think that they're slow, right?
Right? They look like they're kind of lumbering. The fact that it doesn't, like, tell you at all what the odds were, that's kind of gnarly. Like, you just have to know. kind of sucks. 'Cause how would you ever figure that out?
Okay,
I don't see like JRPG players doing like Oh, good. Leave Alex behind. Doing like rigorous statistical tests to be able to figure it out. But anyway, we're mostly good.
Nice, got a free heal.
You know, thanks to Saint Sebastian.
The saint that people are the horniest for. Oh, this
Oh,
going past that level just gives you a heal.
that seems a little exploitable.
If I wanted to go to the Iron Church, that'd be a good place to do so.
Hmm.
Badia. Let's see what the. Okay, let's fight these enemies and then see what the Varia suit does.
Hmm. I'm hoping it's like protects against fire. I think that'd be timely.
Actually, I do have a fire protect ring on. Somebody.
Who?
I don't remember who.
Well, good. It'll probably help.
Check
this out.
I was playing this other game, and like they introduce a character who has like 2 different magic types, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like I don't have anyone who has those magic types. And then the place where they got introduced in, like all the enemies are strong against it. I'm like, okay, we'll save your magic for later, I guess. It's so rude. It's like, okay.
That's realistically, that's probably how it should work. It's like the weird video game thing where when you're in the poison zone, the enemies start dropping antidotes.
Yeah. Why would they do that?
Yeah, why would they hold the answer to their...
Right. And you know, the answer is because it's a video game and not
Yeah.
any kind of like realism sim. But put another way, like you do craft antidotes from the like venom of the creature.
Yeah, so that's how you should be collecting venom, and then you go back to your horse that you're on your journey with, and you inject your horse with the venom, and then drink from the horse its delicious blood, full of powerful antibodies.
I think there's a better way to do it. Maybe we could just do it like an Atelier game, where it's like, you know, you're out there exploring and talking about barrels.
And you have giant thighs with stockings that are too tight. That's
also a crucial part of any Atelier game.
Yeah.
But just slightly too tight. You know, enough that they don't fall down.
Just enough so that by the end of the day, you can't really feel your toes anymore.
I don't know that they do that much exploring.
I meant from the blood circulation loss.
Well, yeah, but they're out there for like, I don't know, 20 minutes.
Well, that's video game time. That's 18 hours in real time.
Oh, I see.
Time compression, Cass.
Right, time compression. It's always time compression.
Why would it be? I wonder what the answer to Scorpion is.
Sub-Zero, I think.
Or that one.
I don't know. I don't actually. I don't. I have no knowledge of any metagame in any Mortal Kombat. I'm just pulling it out of my ass. I
thought I had not been here before, but I could not. I could not touch that.
No, you got the barrier ring.
You're right.
We were going to see what it did.
I was going to see what the Varia ring did, and then I didn't.
All right, it's all right. I'm here to master tasks.
Yes,
that's why you had me on the horn.
That is why that is the command I gave you.
See, that's what makes it okay.
That's what makes it okay. All right.
Check this out.
Okay, next round I'm gonna try people's weapons for casts.
Summon elemental power.
What's the newest Mortal Kombat?
There was one there's one
here.
with John Cena that just got announced for it. Not John Cena, a character that is John Cena, but he's John Cena.
Right. I'm gonna pretend that Mortal Kombat 11. Okay.
It's not the guy from The Boys. What is it? Who is the Cena man? It's the Cena man from that fucking Marvel show. Wow, what am I doing? Barrier.
You're checking the barrier ring.
Okay, who has the barrier ring? Raises magic resistance. Who doesn't have a ring on? Okay, it's between Nash and Mia. And I'm giving it to Mia because I like her more.
Is there not a competitive scene for this?
Well, Street Fighter 6 just came out, right? People are...
Well, yeah, and this game is a couple years old. I just think that... I would have thought that there'd be some kind of...
I always got the impression that Mortal Kombat was more of a casual game, but I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to figure out the Mortal Kombat 11 metagame.
Okay, let's fight Akuma. They're all doing their move. That means they're going to poison me.
One of those fuller houses. Akuma's full of blood slimes. All right, and they're weak, elementally weak to Weasel. And whatever the hell that is. Wait, are they weak to Sword?
They're not be weak to Sword.
I mean, dope. That's good for us, I think. With our 2 sword wielders. Yeah, the last Mortal Kombat adjacent game that I remember getting any traction in the fighting game community was the one that also had, like, DC superheroes in it.
Oh, that's the lesson they were trying to teach me. He said swamp water is back and its name is fire.
Okay. Well, we could go up and down again if we wanted.
Respawn all the enemies, and then fight the enemies again to get back to the firewall, and then take damage and then run back to the heal spot, which respawns all the enemies.
This is the curse of the bonfire.
That was good.
Something Gods Among Us. Oh, what the hell was that called? I can remember the subtitle, but not the title. I think because the title was stupid. Injustice Gods Among Us. Thank you. Yeah, I was right. The title is stupid.
Check this out.
Yeah, like the newer 3D Mortal Kombats are a little notorious for like giving their own 3D modelers PTSD from rendering all the gore, which is like, that's a bit much, man. No one really needs this. Which is why I think that the game that did it the best of all time is Serious Sam.
You don't have to be better than that. Right, I was going to try for casts.
Do you remember the feature of Serious Sam where you could turn the gore into like whimsical stuff? Like you could blast pumpkins and carrots out of enemies. It turned all the various like gory Gibbs into confetti.
Ice Mace has a cast. It's weaker than her just punching it, but it's a ranged move. If it's anything like a Naughty Dog, it's not the rendering of it that gave people problems. It was like looking at all the reference material to be able to model it better.
Oh, yeah. I mean, potato at that point, right? Like,
Although really, it's the kind of thing where you don't have to be any more realistic than a horror movie to be effective, especially in a Mortal Kombat game. Honestly,
right?
just like rip the skeleton out of a guy and we'll be happy.
Yeah, or like, God, it used to be so much more fun where like you would like pull the top half of their body off and like multiple spines would jump out. Like,
yeah,
he was full of spines and rib cages.
We're just happy so long as we see their bones.
Like, yeah.
It's like Secret of Mana. When you hit an enemy, when you kill an enemy, their bones should pop out.
Bones exploded. Look, we're dumb little kids, right? We just learned what bones are and what they're called.
And we like the bones.
When we recognize a bone that we've seen before, it's like, oh, that's a rib. I know that one.
I've got you saying bone like hell.
Those are the carpals and metacarpals. Look at that. Love bones.
Thinking about those bones.
Oh, like, like you were getting me to say bone, like
bone.
Rhine. Like Rhine
it's
in
Rhine
Xeno.
Yeah, it's bone time.
Bone upper. Leave it to Rhine.
Leave it to bone.
I think you could do you could get whoever voiced Ryan to be on Top Gear, or just to be the host of Top Gear. That would be great. Is that our second Angel Ring?
Yeah, they've given me another one. That means the first one is now usable for tactics.
I did ban that chatter immediately. I hope that's all right.
Well, I didn't see what they did, but I would not have made you.
I mean, 100 viewers for only $0.5 only.
I'm unmoderating you for your rash action you've taken against this legitimate business person trying to help me grow my viewership. I can't believe you've done this. I was about to say that because I have given you moderation powers, it means I implicitly judge your intuition and the enforcement of the law. But you've proven me wrong with your rash lapse in judgment.
You have violated the law.
Hold it. Now pay the fine or it's off to jail. Then pay with your blood. Ah! Ooh. Ooh. The body's still warm. There's a killer about. Now you've got me started on Oblivion. I can go on forever about Oblivion.
Yeah, you've got the Oblivion brainworms more than I do, so...
That's because I played that game at a very formative time. And it was a game... It was a game...
Fire.
It was also a game you could play forever. Which made
That's kind of true.
And those type of...
It was a game that you could... God, you could play it forever and not accomplish anything, was the other thing. There's this sort of so much shit around. I remember playing that game for like 20 or more hours and not even accomplishing a quest. So I didn't know what the fuck, because I had never played a Morrowind or anything.
Check this out.
Yeah,
I'm starting to think they're weak to sword. Or physical.
They're just weak to damage. Which, granted, so am I. If you want to harm me, you should do damage to me.
Man, what a way to live.
It is true that you can't make a rainbow without bone. It's kind of categorically true.
Rainbow.
That's my favorite song.
What would a rainbow be like? Is that like, where we do a tier list of skeletons and then like arrange them on a rainbow. Just look at the rainbow.
Rainbow.
Yep. Whereas, is the rainbow what you see on the other side of the spray at the bottom of a skeleton waterfall?
That's true.
Hmm. I think if the light catches it just right, you too will see a rainbow.
Hashtag attack on Jessica.
Jessica gained. Hashtag attack.
Welcome to Team
All right, what's our
Gamer.
level? What's our level there?
So what's our level?
How much like D&D is this? 26. Okay.
Well, D&D stops at 20.
So when did Alex first get hashtag attack?
I don't know. $1,000 is kind of bad treasure at this point. I get more than that from a fight.
Hmm. I can't remember either. I arbitrarily picked 16. I think he was level 16 when he got hashtag attack. I legit cannot remember.
Okay, it's time to put that hashtag to use. Well, we got to spend all of our MP. It might actually be worth running away and going back to the heal wall now.
Check this out.
My god, this guide is so shitty. I'm closing it now.
Yeah, I don't need a guy.
Frustrating.
I'm not feeling lost or scared.
Summon elemental
This is
power.
just a dungeon. It's even fairly straightforward with enemies I understand. They don't have anything debilitating. They poison me. This is very comfortable. This is normal. I'm feeling hydrated. Okay, to get back to the heal wall, I'm going to have to fight that slime. Which means I may as well heal. So I will get it back. Nash is now on crossbow duty like a real wizard. Have you ever fired a crossbow before, Kaz?
I have not.
Do you think, after running out of your spells, you could fire a crossbow for the first time in your life?
Is it already loaded?
Now you gotta figure that out. It's only
Probably.
it's only a standard crossbow, so it's only a standard action to reload, or not a full round action like a heavy crossbow.
I mean, I could probably figure it out. You put your foot in the little hoop and use your entire body to like.
Now this one's got a windlass, or maybe a ghost foot. Doesn't have a foot hook.
Doesn't have the.
Okay, no. If
Okay,
I
well,
just lied. If it's a standard
cool.
crossbow, it does not have a windlass. That would be extremely a heavy crossbow thing to have. No, it would certainly have the only crossbows I've ever used have had the foot hook, so I'm just completely being a liar to try to trouble you.
I mean, that's a perfect reason to do it.
Mostly, I just wanted to say the words "goat's foot." A goat's foot is a special pry bar. A barrier ring raises your magic defense, apparently. But a goat's foot is a special pry bar that you use to load a crossbow with. Yeah, the enemies didn't respawn. Wait, I have a dungeon where the enemies don't respawn? Hell yeah.
Wow, you just made the absolutely correct choice going back to that little place.
And
How
that
cool.
firewall did 5 damage to me.
Sick. So is the goat's foot attached to the thing in a permanent way, or is it like a separate device?
It's like a separate. It looks kind of like a pry bar, and like you hook it on to the end, and then it's got a little foot part that's shaped like a goat's foot that you connect to the string, and then you kind of just like pull it back like a pry bar, and it pulls the string back.
Yeah, to get leverage on it.
Mechanical
that
advantage.
Makes sense.
These guys are fast, so I shouldn't run from them. What I should do is cast Thunder Bomb. Check this out.
Check this out.
Whereas a windlass is a fancy word for a winch. It's like a winch and a
Summon elemental power.
what do they call
it? A crank?
No, not a block. A snatch block. It's like a it's like a winch with a snatch block.
Oh my god. Kyle has been paralyzed.
It's paralyzing.
They did something other than poison you.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I'll take it. And I'll eat that healing nut. Did they make my inventory bigger after they gave me the dragon swing? I kind of feel like they did.
I don't know how big Null's inventory is. It seems to just keep going.
Rainbow Tiara.
Rainbow Tiara. Goodness.
It's just for
Only
Jessica.
Jessica can use it. Okay. I guess she is royalty, being the daughter of the mayor.
Yeah, but so is Mia. She's like the daughter of the Sorceress Queen.
Hmm.
It's one of those games. Can somebody equip the hair? Is the hairpin hand-me-downs? Is it better, though? Absolutely not. The spooky hairpin is better than the jade hairpin.
All right. And now it's yours.
Yeah, what was the tiara described as? I didn't actually look. Just colorful crown.
Colorful crown.
They went with the alliteration again, since they didn't know what to... Now this is...
Yeah, well, if they had a goat's foot, they could have crammed a better joke in there.
Yeah, they could have. This is classic... Oh man, this is Bravely Default. You go down the side passage to get the treasure. Although the dungeons in this game are...
They're a little more involved than the, like, baby's first maze of Bravely Default. They didn't figure that out for, like, 2 more games,
Plus,
really.
You're smaller on the screen in this game, so the screens are relatively larger.
Yeah.
So you see less of them. Now, hopefully this will go easier now that I have hashtag attack.
What's pretty hilarious is that playing Bravely Second, there are some reused dungeons from the first game, and it is very stark going from like one of the new dungeons to one of the reused ones, because it's like, oh, I'm like back in time now. You can feel it playing through. Not strong dungeon design, those games, but that's interrelated with other problems that they have. So.
Okay, the claw attacks. Okay, he's going to poison me because look, he's
oh yeah, he's got
preparing his tail.
The wiggle tail.
Okay, just give him a bonk.
How is Jessica getting so many criticals? That is completely off the chain.
I don't. It's making the critical animation, but that didn't do critical damage. She's doing a normal.
Oh, wait. Does that mean her bonk just always has the critical puff to it?
Yeah, I might just always do the puff.
Wow, okay. I guess I was giving her too much credit.
She is faster than everyone else and also has hashtag attack now, and her attack is just higher than Alex's is. Like, attack 110, attack 113. So, if
Yeah,
not
up
for
until
Alex's
like
busted
the previous
moves.
level.
Now, Alex will probably get hashtag 3 before Jessica does, and then she'll be back in the dump train, but
Yeah.
for now...
What do you think? You're like level 32 or something. So he's closing in on it.
Fighting Akuma again in the fire. Really, the slimes are more dangerous than Akuma. But I'll donate a Sonic Riser to them.
Check this out.
Check this out. Okay, that second one was the crit, because it did more damage.
Summon elemental power.
Ogre. What's this about ogres?
Yeah, we're kind of ogre respecters up in here. So
I do like an ogre.
the tactful ogre earned my personal regards after hassling me in Dark Souls 2. I will remember and cherish that forever, being so menaced.
Summon elemental power.
Summon elemental power.
Flame Rush. Oh my god, they finally did a move.
Oh, they have a
Oh
line
my
move.
God.
Ah,
They have
Christ.
fucking Blanca Ball.
Yeah, we're getting Blanca Ball
Yikes. Yikes.
here. I might die.
Hmm.
Come on, get back on your feet.
Thanks, Null. We're gonna need all the power we can get.
Okay, I'm making a tactical
What the fuck?
decision.
Mm-hmm. Making a save state?
Yes.
Okay. It's funny because I can see the mouse but not the menus. So I just have to imagine what the menu says and where you're going with it. Which I can.
Check this out.
Alright, they're dealing with cornered animals now. Alright, so Akuma has a Blanca Ball
Yeah,
in this.
Don't get Blanca Balled twice.
That is terrifying. We're also on fire. Well, you probably want to get out of the fire before doing that. But
I was at 1 HP. I didn't know if I could die in the fire or not.
you can't. I already saw it tip down.
You have to kill them both at the same time.
Hmm.
We're gonna teach these bitches to heal. Class.
Kyle?
The
Are you okay, man?
the wordsmith stylings of one warrior poet Kyle.
Hmm.
I would. They don't really look like dogs, though.
I would have said like Pteranodon or
Such
like
impatience, you
gargoyle.
human being. Face your trial by God. I've threatened to play that game on stream a lot, and I might do it at some this year.
What video game is that?
Magician Lord.
Ah.
Like cross-dressing. Was Kyle wearing a dress? Oh, Kyle did wear a dress.
Kyle wearing a dress in that one scene for no fucking reason that we could tell.
He thought it was clever at the time. Quasi-adorable antics. They're formed of pure magic.
Oh.
They're going to poison you.
Rah. Bronze dog.
Okay, we're gonna do this. And then just, oh, shit, Alex is the one that has the starlight. Try this. Is this okay? Is this keeps them from casting?
That's enemy zone.
Is it keeps them from casting, or is it like a dispel? I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
Special delivery.
Oh, that's full team regen.
Althena,
Yeah.
lend me your power!
All right, all of our buffs. Hashtag attack. Fireball.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Oh, they're okay. They're called Bronze Dog. I wanna.
Mm-hmm. That one is glowing with a fiery power.
Not for long.
Special delivery.
Althena, lend me
Didn't
your
do anything.
power!
Not visibly, anyway. Kind of reminds me of this one enemy that was in Record of Lodos War, Deedlit and Wonder Labyrinth. Just this statue in the background that would only pop out after like 3 seconds. Oh, so that wasn't that bad at all. I mean, if they both did it over and over again, maybe we would be in trouble, but... Maybe because you suppressed its magic, the attack wasn't as powerful.
Hmm.
I
Maybe.
really have no idea.
Check this out.
Dragon Protect!
Oh, it's Quark.
Whoa! Yeah?
Althena, lend me your power!
I don't know what that did.
What do you think that did?
It was cool, whatever
I mean,
it was.
It's gotta be good, right? Because it's got a big animation and it costs a bunch of MP. Oh!
That a block does it block all spells or just spell?
Well, it did not block your healing spell.
Well, that's what I mean. Is it gonna block like
So-
every enemy spell or just the first enemy spell that?
Yeah,
it
like
touches?
how many does it do? But it's still like, even if it only blocks one fireball on one person, you cast it on 5 people.
Ah.
So it's bound to be value. We're extremely tough. And they're weak to ice weapons. And the weasel. Maybe not actually the weasel.
They're still taking lots of damage from because they're standing in a line conveniently.
Weasel is really very powerful.
Okay.
Well, good. I think we have this well in hand, as long as they don't pull out any other mean tricks.
Okay, once I get Ice Shield on Kyle, I think my regen might outpace their damage.
It's a pretty good place to be in. Kind of makes Royce look pretty embarrassing.
Ah, but now...
Okay, so they're both doing that. You could have everyone defend.
Let's have them defend and then watch as the ball spell blocks it. Nope. Okay.
Yeah, we got these boys on lock.
I mean, I'm just gonna... I don't respect them anymore. Okay. Those are the words of an idiot.
I mean, we might have them low enough that they just do this over and over. That's the other thing.
I barely attacked one of them. Okay, maybe you're right.
Hmm.
We'll have the wizards defend, and have and then have the beat bros.
Yeah. See, that's still not even that bad.
It's not good.
Okay, it's only one for each person.
Okay. That's reasonable. That's about what I would expect for that rate. Oh, here's how to juice. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
I don't really want to do any moves on you anymore, because...
Seems like a little bit of a waste. I mean, especially he's going to do that. Yeah, this is doing 20 damage to everybody, so you are not going to die from it.
I'll go ahead and throw out one of these. That's what I use the ether for.
Althena, lend me your power!
Okay, we are topped off, jacked up and good to go. Give me something to shoot.
Yeah, the regen has been pretty good, actually. I'm happy about that.
I'm glad that it's all party. I'm used to old Final Fantasies where regen was like, you target one person and it sucks.
Right, because it was like the party regen was tied up in a summon or something. It's like Kirin. It'd be Final Fantasy VI.
Okay. All in all, less dangerous than two Akumas using their Blanca Ball at the same time.
Yeah.
I didn't let the excellent boss defeat it.
Yeah, we gotta let it rock.
I have foreseen this.
Yeah, that thing that just happened, I foresaw it. I'm a genius. Did we ever, like, beef out Nash for being tight with her before?
No. She was not
I think
the
it's
only,
overdue.
She was not the only evil wizard he was friends with, is the thing, also.
I know, right? That seems a little sus.
Well,
This
he's
guy
a,
that we
he's a
have,
wizard.
like, embedded in our
He's a wizard.
party.
He has no
Is
concept
he gonna
of right
turn
or
on
wrong.
us? Like, he seems pretty devoted to Mia, but that's just a matter of thirst.
Not just a matter of, like, he'll see, like, a shiny rock at some point and be like, I want that ink and gold. And then the red light you pursue shall grow dim, and a great arm blackens all. I thought that was a riddle. You stink of fear.
The red light shall grow dim. You don't think she... Shut up, Nash. You dweebus. The fuck do you think she's here to do?
Make bronze dogs fight us.
Hmm. Money.
Okay.
Yeah, some more dungeon tiles for flavor.
Mm. Good measure. So what's the
Okay, we were totally brave, right?
Hey, what's up? Wasn't the red dragon? Oh, fuck! Yeah. I need my soundboard for the instant transmission. It's an illusion he's giving us. That's why it looks shitty.
Yes.
His body has been stolen by the Magic Emperor.
Damn. That's rough.
Okay.
A song with magical power. I can't believe it.
You have overcome my dragon trial. Did you enjoy your time? Please visit
So,
the gift store.
Yeah, my ethereal form can stamp your card.
Would you like to join our rewards program?
If you get all 5 dragons, you get 50% off your next coffee. Red dragon!
What? Oh, I guess Null is crying.
Oh no.
Wait, is Null the child of a red dragon? That is something in Dwarf Fortress. Oh, fuck.
3D!
Gaming in 3 dimension. Oh, not for long.
That's all we had the budget for. Holy shit. The Dragon Master. Oh, okay. Oh, we got a skill.
Yeah, I think getting the item unlocked the skill.
Unlock dragon power.
No,
Dragon anger. Alex is full of that. Well, I mean, he's full of, like, regular kid anger. I guess he calls it his dragon anger.
My left eye hurts to look at it. What am I doing? I think I'm just casting Leave.
like exit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although we came here on balloon, I don't actually know where the exit is. Oh, there it is. Lovely.
I gotta go return our air balloon.
Yeah, maybe he'll tell us how to fly it to somewhere else.
You know, we gotta attach a we have like a motor for it to make it into
Although,
a Zeppelin.
wouldn't a hot air balloon stop working inside a volcano? Like, the hot air it needs to be hot to make it more,
yeah,
you
like
know,
less dense than the air around
neutrally
it.
buoyant, then yeah.
Wow,
But if you're in hot air, then it's just a regular balloon at that point. It's not going to fly. Now-
engage the panic lever. Sexism.
We're hitting all the high notes. We got panic. We got sexism.
We got anime.
We got anime.
The fucked up looking knoll in the center. You got cartoon sound effects.
Then a Hanna-Barbera like poink.
We're back in Thief Town.
Okay, not using the balloon again. I see.
And they're going to steal they're immediately stealing the balloon. Because it's not ours, it's the inventors.
Hell yes.
Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3.
Good luck getting it in the door, assholes.
They got a barn.
Oh well. Yeah, I guess if you're cargo thieves, you got to be ready for that shit, right?
There's a limit to
Need
how...
like a-
Yeah, you gotta have to like for like crates. Actually,
Yeah,
there's
like your garage needs to have a partition that you can remove.
so long as that is true that they were meant to, it didn't hurt, like they didn't fall that hard. Hot air balloons, so long as fire is not involved or rupturing, they tend to fail gracefully.
Yeah, they just sort of like plonk most of the time.
Yeah. Helicopters are also capable of that, but also there is infinitely more things that can go wrong and cause them to just die.
Yeah, copters are probably the worst, to be honest, of flying machines that we regularly use anyway. Because planes can still, like, glide most of the time, if their engine fails, right?
I know a chopper
You
can...
still have air surfaces and you're moving at high speed.
I know a falling chopper can, like, fall at a slow enough speed if the turbines are, like, still, like, catching the air, because they'll rotate, drag, but if it's a copter, if any, like, weight, that's not going to be enough.
Yeah. I mean, you'll probably still die, but the burst that it makes on impact, the helicopter, I mean, will not be very dramatic looking. Like, in the movies, they always explode in these huge, like, gasoline fireballs.
They don't have that kind of gas tanks on them.
No, or that much of it.
Yeah.
They just sort of pop.
It's going to crumple under their own weight.
Yeah, it's gonna crumple.
Yeah.
It's really... I mean, you know, I
hyperextended.
shouldn't laugh because these are terrible things to happen to a person.
It's okay to laugh about people dying.
I don't know, man.
I was born a saint and will die perfect, and I am absolving you. It's okay to laugh about people dying.
The saints are already dead, sir. You have to be dead to be a saint.
Well, what's that tell you about me?
You are headless, that's true.
Damn the vile
Maybe
tribe.
I should have factored that in.
I just like a good pratfall as much as the next guy.
I guess Alex is the next guy in this scenario.
We're being told the next event flag.
Good, yes. The bridge that we broke.
The Stadia Zone. We gotta
I'll
look
try
for
to
a
sell you
blue
the
dragon.
Stadia.
We gotta get our Stadia for the blue dragon. Yeah!
Blue Dragon on the Stadia. Oh man, I'm starting to think that time has been kind to this video game, actually.
Well, it is the best version of,
It is the best version of Lunar Silver Star Story that I have ever made.
It's true. Alright, the child was stolen.
So is Lily like the backup if the bad guys like use up all of Luna's secret singing technology?
I think
Have,
that
like,
they're not
a different
1,000.
singer.
Either they're not 1,000% sure that Luna is the source they need, and they're just going around stealing every singing girl that they can, or there's going to be some kind of ritual where they need like a bunch of them.
Yeah, like maybe
Backup
5. They
performers.
probably need 5. Yo, how about okay. Here's the pitch. It's a modern day reimagining of the story of Lunar Silver Star Story complete. Right? But without all the, old timey stuff. It's all like modern. We got roads, we got like that kind of stuff. And the bad guy's plan is the same, but in order to lure the like special singing girls, their whole thing is an American Idol style competition where they're trying to form an idol band. And once they get enough ratings, they know they've hit the mark. And then, as part of the performance, they get kidnapped then, and then the Magic Emperor appears and says his evil plan. And
It's like that one 80s movie about the last Starfighter. That's what it was. You do good enough at the arcade game, you get recruited to fight for the aliens.
Okay, that's kind of something that happens in at least some Macross. That's true.
Yeah, Jello
With the
would
power
know.
of the culture.
Jello is
Oh,
both
no.
a master of mecha and a master of idols. So he
Oh wow.
he has to know.
Well, I mean that's Macross to a T, frankly.
Brain liquor. Let's see how dangerous brain liquor is now.
These things should be chumps at this point, right?
I'm not. Right, my wizards were worthless the last time I was here.
Do you think that they're called Brain Liquor because like a later version of the monster is going to be called Brain Eater? And like they had to go, okay, well what's like less severe than eating your brain? Oh, just give it a little taste.
Okay, that was not bad, but I only have elemental damage on my on 2 of my characters, and they resisted.
Well, we're not in super trouble. Although I partially am because I'm out of water. I'll be right back.
I've been poisoned. Jessica does seem to do get a lot of crits, but they don't seem to do like double damage. They just do some more damage. There are too many fucking bees. What am I doing? I'm like... Increases luck.
Anyway, I think my idea is amazing, and it would make a perfect video game, in fact.
I have unlocked a thief chest, and I got a ring that increases luck.
Huh. Oh, right, we can open thief chests now.
Yeah, I was thinking about just going on a tour and getting the ones I can remember.
Right. Killer Buzz. See, a killer buzz is what brain liquor does for you.
I know all about that.
Mm.
I've been poisoned.
I mean, I shouldn't be surprised because these are like bees. But still. It's gonna crack me up forever when like enemies in this game keep poisoning you.
I was just remarking that I'm a man in a fool's shoes because I'm going through a dungeon to get to a place. Do you happen to know why that's stupid?
Oh, do we have the warp spell that can like go between towns?
He found out. He found out why I'm a fool in a man's shoes.
You got an item out of the deal. That's never wrong.
That is true.
Like, if cupidity is wrong, I don't want to be right.
I'm not allowed to telewarp in this dungeon because there's a boss fight in it. So now I have to fight.
Damn.
They thought about it. Or rather, they didn't really think about
That's
it.
weird. Like, there was a... But the boss fight was one that we already did.
Yeah.
So that's just a permanent flag on the dungeon.
The dungeon flag doesn't know that.
You'd think that they'd have modern technology. Like, that's how it worked in fucking Final Fantasy II, but, like, that was held together by shoelaces and prayers. Like,
There is a thing to be said about limiting the amount of stupid flags that the game has to keep track of.
I guess.
Oh, Alex got #3.
Holy shit. Level 27?
I got
What
a-
a monster.
I got a new spell.
See, all worth it. New spell, new ring, new attack, a new you.
Let's check the spell.
Happy New Year.
Drive away enemy.
Big fan of litanies, this one.
Well, she is a priest. Or priestess, I should say. Although her piety is up for debate. On account of her poor temper and raucous temperament and willingness to go out and yell at boys. Alright, breach got fixed.
Yeah. Also, the dating, the bloodlust.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty atypical behaviors for the pious as we understand them.
Well, maybe it's historically accurate to nuns. See, now I can buy a great sword.
Great
really
sword.
Good sword.
It's really good. That's what it's
Moist magic. This magic is moist.
Oh! You didn't have to say it.
Ah, it's so moist.
Hmm. Hard to keep a grip on that one. Gotta get a knurled handle.
Okay, I need to
Get some knurling on that.
I need to sell some shit.
Help cut through the water.
Now that I no longer need this because I can just flash cuts to hit enemies that are far away. And I want my inventory slot back. So goodbye, Fire Cane. Also, I just have a spell. I have a fire spell I can cast. And I guess...
Yeah, this is really the question of how much is your free inventory space worth to you, right?
Okay, let's get some good weapons.
Man, I kind of wish that Great Sword was a good weapon. Wait, what am I thinking of? No, I know what I'm thinking of.
Holy
Yeah.
bow, death from above, dive kick. Now, should I sell my icy blade or hold on to it for having ice magic? I'm selling it. I've never...
Yeah, this doesn't strike me as the kind of game where you can, like, keep a small cache of elemental weapons with you.
For one, I'm not even sure you can change weapons in battle. Now, Ice Mace casts a spell when I use it and gives her a ranged attack, which she otherwise doesn't have. So I can hold on to it unless Moist Mace also does this.
And, like, we got a pretty open inventory at this point, you know.
This gives me more wisdom. Now, is wisdom the only magic stat? Because they're also intelligence. You never know with these games. Not just, hashtag 3. So it's just wisdom. So I'm going to equip the staff, assuming that'll make my spells better. Then maybe I need the crossbow, or maybe I don't. Because I'm just assuming that the staff will cast a spell when I use it, but my spells are cheap enough.
Or are we done with the era of Nash using a crossbow?
No more crossbows.
Well,
At least for now. I mean, I could use the holy bow, which does death from above. That's what holy bows do. It's
okay, so
time.
apart from, like, go to this city, they fixed the bridge, do we have any other direction?
We're crossing this to get to the Stadia zone so that we can
Stadia.
contact the blue dragon.
The blue dragon in Stadia. Is this Stadia zone?
Mm-hmm. Let's see if we're getting skeletoned. Killer weed.
Killer weed.
Oh, look at that guy!
It's a little bird poking out.
I love him.
That's cute. We have not been here yet. This is an entirely new area to us.
Check this out.
The last time when we tried to cross the bridge, it broke.
I'm told these enemies are too dangerous.
Huh.
You want quality of life? No! Thank you, though. Ah, I've been poisoned.
Summon elemental power.
Well, like, we can deal damage to them, but not enough, and they do too much damage to us, so I think we're gonna leave. I mean, by hook or by crook.
It is a dead man's party. Now, I wonder...
It's like
What if it-
one guy at the front of the zone saying, "Hey, the enemies are dangerous here." That's all the hint that we get.
Although, I want to quickly duck back in and look just to see if I can do...
Oh, if you can slip past them, if you can give them a rope-a-dope.
Is this guy going to give me an in? Looking like he might. Nope.
Shit.
Now, are they jackanapes? No. Either that or I got very lucky.
Hey. Okay, that one we're not getting away from. Yo! Shell Walker. Neat. What a cool critter.
If you see the Shell Walker, you just turn around and walk away.
Hmm.
Now, am I log jammed? It'd be very fun if the enemies are easy to run away from because they want you to be able to run away from them.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay.
That looks like a block.
I might be able to go up and to the right, though. The problem becomes if I ever get pinned between two enemies and cannot move. Because if that happens, then... Ah, these guys.
We'd probably have to exit.
Nope, that's
Uh-oh.
not it.
I can't believe they have an attack that damages and poisons you. They're so powerful.
I might be able to survive this.
Well,
Nope. Okay, we're not pulling a heist at this exact moment.
ah well. Fun for we'll have to wait for a later time.
We'll have to use our soap later. So I assume that's what's at the end of the thing. We have another. It looks like another soap zone. They give you the boy soap for free, but for the girl soap, you gotta fight tough monsters.
Well, that's been worth it for as long as humans have been alive, so...
That animation looks really funny. Those water ripples, it's like a 2-frame animation. Probably hard to see in Discord.
Yeah, it's not fully coming through, but it looks really, janky.
Now that might just be what it looks like. Hmm. Have you no shame? We know the answer. Just a child hiding in a corner. Yeah, I'm kind of into it too. It's a cat.
It's alright.
Being composed by the Wind Spirit.
Hmm. Uh-oh.
Stronger than prayers. A holy helmet is a heavenly head holder.
Huh.
It's actually the composition of this reminds me of Lisa. You kind of hear what I'm hearing?
A little.
Like not the instruments or the
Yeah,
melody even,
like
but
it would need like a synthetic voice.
yeah, and a little bit more like if this was instead of like MIDIs from the early 90s, it was the default MIDIs that comes with Fruity Loop Studio, then it would be maybe close to a Lisa song.
Oh no, now I don't want to fix their problem. So if we fix the problem, then the music will change.
It's true.
That's no good.
Mm-hmm.
We're...
So we're gonna cause something to become dark by meeting the dragon.
The monsters have wounded our song. Yeah, that's what I say whenever I sing bad. It wasn't me. It was the monsters wounded my song.
I found the right guy to talk to.
Good. Make sure to talk to him twice.
Immediately into the next dungeon. I gotta go to the Wind Shrine. Okay, so they summon the blue dragon. There's an entrance to the shrine on the east side of the village. Go inside and explore until you find the place where the song is created.
No, I know what this sounds like exactly.
What is it?
This is like a Mario Kart song that's been modified when you have a status condition.
Just fish on a table. I'm glad they know the international symbol for music note. That they can put in their dungeon to let you know that this is the music dungeon. Okay, let's see how horrifying the enemies here are.
I'm gonna guess less horrifying than that random forest that we wandered into.
There's a tier of armor I don't have equipped. Ants.
Ant. Giga ant.
I tried to run away on accident.
Okay, that's much less horrible.
But will they poison me?
Well, none of them are doing a special happy dance, so I don't think that you're gonna get poisoned this turn.
Check this out.
Thunder bomb.
These ants are pretty tough. Now, yeah, Jessica just does get a lot of crits. Maybe she'll get even more now because I gave her higher luck.
By the power of Athena.
I should check the new spells of my staves.
Yeah. Try to use those stave magics.
Sages Cane?
Can't do it.
Doesn't have a spell.
Nothing. Disappointing. Is there another one?
Nope.
Did Mia get one? Mia didn't get one.
They're the same. Oh, did I not equip? No, Mia's staff was worse than. Wait a second. They're wearing the. Don't they have the same thing? Yeah, they're just.
They look
their
different
sprite
in
is
battle.
Yeah,
the sprite is different.
Their
Okay.
sprite is different.
I fool that I am. I thought that they would modify the sprite depending on what kind of weapon you had equipped. That's effort. We ain't doing that shit. That's so many animations that you have to make. And for what? For like a weapon that you're gonna throw away after one dungeon? I ain't putting in that effort. Screw you kids.
and having another hashtag attack.
By the power of Althena.
Pretty good.
Did you ever swing the controller around like it was a sword while you were playing an RPG as a kid?
No. I don't think I ever did.
Ah,
But I did.
missing out.
I would instead grip my controllers extremely tightly when I was in a tense situation.
Mmm.
To the point where when we were playing Smash Brothers on the Nintendo GameCube, I've never thrown a controller, but I've broken several knockoff Mad Catz ones back when they were really bad by just gripping them too hard and having the middle part like snap. Because I was like, I do that when I drive too. It's a bad habit. But I'm afraid of dying when I drive.
Yeah, I had to have that trained out of me when
Check
we were
this out.
flying, small single-engine aircraft. I don't remember why, but they said it wasn't good. So
Maybe with their training prospective pilots to not grip the steering controls too hard so that you're not holding on to it when you pull the ejection
By the
cord
power of Althena.
in the jet.
I think it was a fatigue thing, actually.
Yeah, that's the actual reason.
Like if you are flying for a long time, then you know,
happens when I drive for too long. My knuckles
your
hurt.
hands are gonna cramp up. Like
Yeah.
it's not good.
It's-
Then you lose control of your control surfaces, and then
You've selected power drive.
Who gets power drive?
I believe that was a Mia.
Incredible.
Increase attack.
1A. It's
Why
like
not?
she could power drive anybody.
I wanted to check Kyle. Did not get a hashtag attack. So as yet inferior to Alex yet again. It's getting ambushed by scorpions. That are ants.
That's a lot of them.
Not for long. Okay, I can only get
Cool.
most of them.
Yeah. We will release the weasel.
Check this out.
Thunder thrust.
I resolve to release the weasel. Oh, there was a second ant has hit the party. Well, now I know that I should just, well, okay, we're gonna be slightly fauna conservative.
So, we haven't seen anything but ants yet in this dungeon, right?
There were
Check
there
this
were
out.
some
All
Shreks,
ants.
but I ran past them. I've not encountered them yet.
I mean, I'm not against that. What if you want to have a dungeon just full of ants? Why not? You know, go bananas. Release the weasel.
I got their herb.
Oh, one of these, huh?
Ball.
Alright, what is ball? It...
It's Electro.
Electro
Eye.
Eye!
I mean, it's extremely obvious that that's Electro Eye.
It's a Kirby final boss.
Yeah, we got fucking Krakow in the house.
this out.
It's just gonna eat that.
Yep, it did.
Oh dear.
Summon elemental power.
Look how snappy that attack animation is. Just fucking goes.
I think that's pretty ideal. Like, attack animation should not be too dramatic, especially if you have to do them over and over again. It's honestly why Fire 2 was my favorite of the second tier elements in Final Fantasy VI. There's just this little triangle that went poosh, and it was over. Ice 2 took forever. It was annoying.
Icy treasure. Cool animation.
Yeah, that was pretty unsettling. I like it.
Summon elemental power.
But can they summon elemental power? Maybe.
Well, that one kind of crackled at you.
But really, lightning is not an element. It's a charge differential. Whereas ice magic is, because it's water. And fire
Water
magic,
isn't an element.
but water is made of elements, which is more than
Well, like everything is made.
not a charge, not a charge
that's how
differential. That's made of electrons.
Uh-huh.
And really, fire magic is just oxidation magic, right? You're changing something's oxidation state aggressively. If you level up fire magic enough, eventually they let you go to peroxide magic.
Mm.
Do you know you can just buy 50% peroxide at the hardware store? America is pretty wild. Just go to the pool or hydroponics section,
Yeah.
and you too can buy
There's
something
so
that-
many.
something that will turn your cause your outer skin to
Yeah, there's a lot of gnarly
radicalize.
fucking chemicals in the hardware store.
You can get some nice sulfuric acid that they put stuff in it to make
Yep.
it green.
You can get naphtha, which is what the Greeks used to set fire to things on ships.
I would use it.
All
for that,
all available at your local hardware store. And muriatic acid.
which is the fun household name for hydrochloric acid.
Indeed.
But only if it's 30% or lower. Is that something?
You want acid?
Is that
Fire?
is
We
that-
got you covered.
Is that something we should do, Ogre, when we go to buy our hamburger helper? Is go to Walmart and look at the guns? Just so we don't have to get one out of the package.
No,
we just have to
you
look
can-
at it.
By the power of
I'll
Althena.
bet that we could not only get you to a Walmart where you can buy guns, but I think that we could get you to one where in this like a 10-foot radius, you could grab a gun, an Arizona iced tea, and, and a DVD of some shitty old movie.
Yeah, get a DVD of the Battleship movie.
All the resources that you will ever need.
I forgot that this guy absorbed. Doesn't matter.
We were having too much fun imagining what you might get at a Walmart.
Nice. could even
Yeah,
go to
like-
McDonald's inside the Walmart.
Decades ago, yeah, the only McDonald's that you can get ammunition at. But decades ago, I used to work at a Kmart, and they also had a hunting section. So that was one of the registers that, as a teenager, I wasn't allowed to work at.
Just use Ice Lance. Nobody else can punch.
Right, electro balls are kind of a nuisance, huh?
They're not that dangerous. They just... Nash isn't so good at attacking them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, no, those really are just criticals coming out of her. What a unit.
Summon elemental power.
What a deeply unsettling attack. It's great. It could do with more screaming, though. I think that there should be a scream noise that accompanies that animation.
I need a ring of speed for Mia.
Hmm. Maybe that'll be in one of the thief chests.
Ooh.
It's like not too far out of the realm of possibility, right?
Yeah, here's a Shrek that I just ran past. That's what,
Oh,
instead of
got him pinned
having
now.
500 silvers in them, now chests have it's a goblin. It's a Bob Goblin.
Hobgoblin.
Bob Goblin spotted. Prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves for Bob Goblin.
Now, I'll bet they're worth a few, Bob.
$1, Bob.
Check this out.
Please, Robert was my father. Call me Bob Goblin.
Robert was my godfather.
Well, these are clearly more of a delight to fight than fucking Electro Balls.
Now, are we going to get Bob Goblin later?
By the power of Athena.
We have Rob Goblin, and then the palette shift of Rob Goblin. No, this is Bob Goblin.
This is Bob Goblin.
I thought I had convinced myself this was Rob Goblin because of the
Rob Goblin
Roberts.
was the other one.
Wait,
We already had Rob Goblin.
I don't remember Rob Goblin. My brain is putty right now, though.
All right, well, it's fine. We're bobbling and gobbling. I think they're building up to Hobgoblin, and we can't go beyond that.
That's true. Hobgoblin is the greatest of goblins. Yeah, but I'm like 4 hours into a 5-hour energy.
Hmm. Kind of puts a strict time limit on how much we got left, I think. Oh no!
First things first.
Oh, Job Goblins are the enemies that you fight in the video game Going Under. I call them Joblins.
Is there one named Janice?
They do not have names, generally.
But Janice Joblin?
Janice Joblin would be a very good name.
That's a fucked up fucking fish. Is it
Come
time
on,
for
Brainy.
Brain. Let's see. That's Brain Picker.
Brain Picker.
It's,
Okay, alright.
it's,
It sort of picks at the brain.
What's that terrible magic card that's in the Vintage Cube for some reason? Thought Picker Witch. Yeah. Really, why is Thought Picker Witch in?
Something wanted a cheap sack outlet that had a colorless activation.
Check this out.
Because if they wanted it to be colorless, I guess. Because in the same block, you could have had Plagued Rusalka.
Plagued Rusalka had a black activation.
That's why I need colorless. Nice move animation on those guys.
Yeah. He did a flip. Maybe like the dangerous version of them is going to be able to do a Blanca Ball. Like fucking Akuma. I'm sure that like the combination of words Akuma Blanca Ball is dealing psychic damage to someone who plays Street Fighter.
Well, good. They should
Either
they should
in,
play a real
like-
fighting game.
Either in like out of protest or abject terror. Not a fan of the streets.
Check this out.
And I'm okay with streets. It feels it seems kind of slow and trundling compared to some games.
I could never get into Street Fighter.
It does make it
I
a
don't
lot
really
more
like
about
it.
picking your shots than like the faster games. You kind of play with
There
your
are-
nervous system.
Yeah, there are more total exchanges. Like you have to win neutral more than other games that I play.
Yeah.
So you know, that's something.
Okay. I think how much money do I have? I might leave and go buy armor,
14 grand.
and then we'll call it a stream when I'm doing that.
Yeah, it's kind of a matter of degrees. Like we could probably push through this dungeon with how much we have, but we also don't know how long it is.
Yeah, and
So,
Jessica's running low
yeah.
on Jessica and Nash are low on MP. So although
I think it's a
I have
fine time to bug out.
I have a million. How many starlights do I have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, but
14,
like
15. Okay, new directive. Everybody gets a starlight.
Are you sure it sounds like you kind of want to put this under wraps, right?
I'm just doing a tiny bit of inventory management before I stop.
Ah, good. Understandable.
Okay. Well, let's save our game. What did we learn this week?
Oh boy. The bad guys are using Luna's power to capture the dragons one by one, and the fire dragon is dead, but can grant us a stamp on our membership card, even through the astral plane. Which is just a dragon thing, I guess.
That is a dragon thing. What I learned was Blue Dragon coming to Google Stadia today. Buy now. Collect nothings.
I don't know. We haven't proven it yet.
Collect nothings. Listen to that guy from Deep Purple. Yeah. That's it for me for now. Thanks for joining, Kaz. Thanks everybody else for watching. Good night, everybody.